Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna show you guys how we're gonna build the grill surround on this Jeep. Ever since I got this Jeep done and started wheeling, I've been really worried about rolling it. And if I rolled this thing over, the whole front of it would be demolished. Mostly because there's no protection up front. We're waiting on my new motor at the machine shop, and we're waiting on a bunch of stuff to start reassembling it to get to Moab next week.
You serious?
I've got to figure out how to remount my radiator, so I've got to reconfigure the grill anyways. This is a perfect time to do this grill surround. If you're wondering what a grill surround is, it's that tube that goes across your grill and down to your bumper or frame to protect your grill in case of a rollover. Say this Jeep rolls over backwards. If there's tube work and bracing up front, it's gonna save this grill and radiator and the motor and everything under there from getting absolutely destroyed. To do this job right, there's a couple of things you need. We're using 1 3/4 120 wall DOM tubing, a tube bender, a grinder, and a tube notcher. And if you don't have a tube notcher, you just use a grinder. The first step to figuring out how to make this grill surround is figuring out where you want to mount it on your frame. My frame's pretty narrow up in the front, so I kind of think it would look weird if I landed it on top of the frame. So what I'm gonna do is weld 2 little spacer tubes out of the frame and land the grill surround right on those tubes, just like my shock coops. The first thing I had to cut out was these little tubes for the grill surround to land on that are gonna weld up to the frame. I'm gonna tack these things on, get it lined up, and then we'll be ready to bend our grill surround. I take that back. The first thing I'm gonna do is weld on this little stinger that I made yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna tack it onto the front bumper so we can use it as a ground. To show you guys exactly how we're gonna make this grill surround, I've got to explain how this bender works. So I took a straight piece of 1 3/4 DOM and I marked every inch out to 18 inches and then bent this 90 degrees. So now I know how many inches it's gonna take to make this bend. I'm gonna hold this thing up here exactly where I want it, and I'm gonna make a mark on the grill where it goes into the die. And because I know that this bottom mark is 18 inches, I can pretty much estimate that when it wraps around to here, when it keeps bending, that it'll be right around 20 inches, but I'm gonna go on the safe side and do it about 24. And then I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other side so I can have the 2 lines on my grill. And then I'm gonna take this measurement between the 2 lines, and that's 29.5. So I'm gonna take my 24 inches here, add that to the 29.5, which is 53.5.
What do you got there?
Well, this is some...
Well, you didn't tell the viewers about your cheat sheet.
This is some math here. I probably should have put it in my calculator. I'm probably gonna double check it before I bend this thing. But this top piece, it's going to be about 54 inches to here. And when it bends, we'll cut it right where we need it to be. And that should get us the perfect dimensions on that piece of tube. Thing out of the radius roller, put it on there, and it looks perfect. So I finish welded the little tube sticking out of my frame. So I finish welded the little tube sticking out of my frame and mocked this grill surround up, and it's ready to weld, and this is what it's gonna look like. I put this little wire brush in here to space it perfectly out away from the hood exactly where I want it. And it's time to weld this puppy up.
Tomorrow.
I've got to take a second and show you guys the progress that we're making on the shop. Brady said that he needs me and Alex's help for a couple of hours to get that back wall sheeted. We're trying to get this thing up as fast as possible to move all this crap out of Brady's garage and into the new Peck Brothers headquarters.
Hey, will you guys hurry so we can work on some Jeeps?
I was thinking the same thing.
We're actually like halfway done with this side, so
Yeah, well, there's one wall.
yeah, it actually goes pretty quick, honestly. Like, it looks like way more work than it actually is.
By the time we get to the end, we'll actually have figured it out and
Yeah.
actually doing it right.
We'll know what we're doing by then.
That's true.
Hey, you got my ladder? Yeah.
No.
Come on. Hurry. Come on. Come on.
No! What are you waiting for?
Why? Wow.
Do it!
So you took
Okay.
short to get little up there.
All right, round two here.
Cape's going for it. If you fall off that ladder.
Don't have workman's comp.
Okay.
Can I start with a new screw so it's so
Sure.
it's sharp?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go.
Going the wrong way.
Oh, wrong way. There we go. Wow.
Just don't like sink it too far.
Come on. Wow. All right. It is hard.
Oh, that might be that 3/4 piece of metal I put.
Yeah, we're trying to go through 1.5 inch plate.
No.
Oh.
It's not.
All right, here we go.
Okay, round two.
No, this is 3.
Round 3.
I hope you were on 0.5. Come on. Oh!
What? That felt like it went.
Uh-oh.
Maybe 2 of them.
There we go. I don't know what that helped with, but...
I wish you'd get me another one.
Oh, here we go.
Thanks, kind sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
That is all we have for you guys this week. I feel bad editing this because I know that this is far from our best work as far as videos go. But we just have a ton on our plates right now, trying to get these Jeeps to Moab, trying to get the shop built. It's been terrible weather. There are people literally loading up their trailers for Moab right now. We are trying so hard to get there. Alex's Jeep isn't gonna make it. Dad's Jeep, they're trying to get this new transmission in it, and there could be problems with tuning. It might not shift, so it might not make it. And my motor isn't even in my Jeep yet. And it's literally Saturday night. I'm editing this video late. But that's where we're at this week. Thank you so much for watching Peck Brothers Off-Road.